So I filmed an intro to this saying that this was going to be a garden updates video starting with a haul, but now the haul has lasted so long that I feel like the haul needs to be its own thing, and I will start just recording a garden updates video as a separate thing because this took a lot longer than I thought. So welcome to the haul. So I've got a number of plants here and then some other gardeny bits and bobs that I just picked up because I went up to B&Q. Let me see, I'll try to do this in order of when I got them. First thing I have to show you, I've actually had since before I recorded the last garden video, but I forgot to show you these, and it's this little tray of succulents. And there's a whole bunch of them in here. They're quite dry, they do need a water. But yeah, I picked these up at, there was a continental market in Belfast, I think maybe in May. And they had these, so I grabbed this little tray of succulents. I still haven't done anything with them because I don't really know what I want to do. I don't know what any of the kinds are or anything. They didn't come with any little labels. I just saw this, thought it was cute, and grabbed it. So I need to find what I want to do with them because I quite like a large but shallow planter to put them in and like arrange them and have some like higher and lower and then like rocks and pretty things around, but I haven't found the right thing to put them in, and I just haven't got the right vision yet, so they're still in their little trays for now. I think after that I grabbed this, and one of the flowers is droopy, but I think this might just need a good water. I'm going to water all of these plants after this because I didn't want them dripping on me. But this is a black calla lily. I found this in IKEA. I also saw some in B&Q today, and I was hoping I'd find one of these, so I'm very excited. Most of these things I'm going to be putting into bigger pots at some point. I just need to order another giant bag of compost because I'm forever running out. But yeah, this is a black calla lily and it is just beautiful, as you can see. I just love the shape and I love the color, so I was very, very happy to find this. I think I'm going to grow it in like a really big pot this year and then maybe consider trying to plant it into the actual garden next year. I don't know, but for now it will have its own big pot to hopefully thrive in. Oh, I also got a little tomato plant from IKEA, but that is inside. Okay, next up, this just gone weekend I went to St. George's Market, which is this market in Belfast that's like kind of like a farmer's market slash antique fair slash like art slash food. It's just like a little bit of everything, and it's either Ireland or Northern Ireland's last remaining Victorian covered market, and it is wonderful there. I love it. I just love the atmosphere. All the stuff is great. There's a lot of different food, and there's like, you know, vegetarian stuff and like, you know, all just different like cultured food, and it is amazing. If you live in Belfast or you can get to Belfast some weekend, I would 100% recommend it. It is great. And I picked up some plants while I was there. So the first thing is this foxglove. It doesn't have a lot of flowers on it. A lot of them have died off, but that's okay because I just really wanted one of these anyway, and it means it'll grow up next year again. So again, this will go in its own big pot, but I really wanted some foxgloves for the garden, so I got this little guy. I got this thing. I didn't catch the name of this, but I really love it. The little like bell flowers remind me of little ghosts. It's just so cute. And this guy is actually escaping out the bottom here, so I'm not sure how I'm going to unpot this and repot it. I might be able to pull that out, but yeah, so there's this, and like I said, I just love these bells. I had to give it a stick because it was just falling over, but I gave it a little stick and now it's slightly more propped up, but it's quite tall, as you can see. It's hard to actually get it in the camera. I am sorry I don't have the name of it, but it didn't come with a tag or anything. And then lastly, from St. George's Market, I got this. I think this is like another, like something in the foxglove family. I think it's like called a milk chocolate something. And I just thought this was really cute, and there's quite a lot of plants in the base, so when it grows next year I should have quite a few of them. And it's very wibbly wobbly. And yeah, I just thought this was really cute as well, and I tend to see like a lot of bees and stuff going for foxgloves and things of that nature, so I thought this would be good for the bees in my garden. And then today I went to B&Q and got a few things. So I've got a couple of plants and I've also got some other gardeny things. So first off is this, and I love this. It's so pretty. So this is a Happy Days cherry red dahlia. And I love it just because like the leaves are almost black, like you have these really dark leaves and then just this really, really rich dark red flower, which I thought was just super pretty, so I had to pick this up. Any sort of like dark leafed plant I always really enjoy, so I grabbed one of these. In the same vein, I got this begonia. So this is a begonia non-stop, red from B&Q, and again it has like very, very dark leaves and then the nice red flowers, which I thought was super pretty, so thought I would grab some of those. And then my favorite, which I came across, which just made me so happy, and it matches my outfit today, which made me even happier, is this big one here. So, oh, it's taller than I am while sitting down, but yeah, it's this thing, and I don't think this has, it doesn't have a label, so I don't actually have a clue what this is, but it has almost black leaves and stalks, like they're very, very dark, and then these lovely yellow flowers, and I just thought it was so cute, and I was just like, oh my goodness, it is me today, black stalk with yellow flowers. And yeah, I just had to have this. So there were some that had a lot more flowers blooming on it, but I purposely chose one with like less in bloom but lots and lots of little unopened flower buds, so then, you know, hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll have a lot of flowers, where if I got one that, you know, already had loads on it, they would die off sooner, if you get me. So I picked one that isn't too flowery right now, so I can have lots of flowers later, and I love this so, so much. And then I have the other bits and bobs that I got. Okay, so first of all, not actually from B&Q, just quickly to divert, I got these little solar powered lights to put in the tree up there. I thought these would be a lot brighter, because I want something to put in the tree that will actually illuminate that little area at night, but I'm just starting to think that solar power will not be able to do that, at least none of the lights that I have found, because every like set I've bought are just so dim. I don't even know if you'll be able to see this if I turn them on. Not even turning on right now, I need to get some sun. But yeah, it's just like these little sort of ball lights, so I'm gonna hang those in the tree anyway. But if anyone knows any really like good bright, like, you know, I don't want the whole garden lit, but just like if I were to put them up in the tree back there, if they would just sort of light the area underneath it, I would really like that. Let me know if you know of any good solar powered lights that can do that. Next up, something I was very happy to find is this little frog. I love like little frog statues for the garden. I would actually love to collect loads of toad and frog statues for my garden, but like only, you know, somewhat realistic ones. So like not like little cartoony ones wearing clothes or anything, but things like this, you know, where it's like realistic enough but maybe like way too big or whatever. That is what I want. I want loads of those all over my garden, just like witchy garden ornaments I'm all about. So I got this happy frog. I think I might put him up. I'll just turn around Sebastian sitting like a little garden ornament up there. Yeah, I think I might put him up where like my gargoyle and stuff is, and just have lots of little things around there. So I was very happy to find him. I got a bird feeder to put up in the tree. I'm gonna put it like near enough to my hammock that, you know, I can sit and watch the birds, but not so close that I'll scare them away if I'm there. And then I got some energy balls to put in that. I really hope that this type of feeder, hello, is safe, because I know there was like a spiral type of feeder that was on the market that was like killing loads of birds, so I'm really afraid of buying bird feeders. I think before I put this up in my garden, I'm going to message my friend who does wildlife rescues and be like, is this safe? But yeah, I got this so I can feed the birdies. And then I also got a big bag of bird seed. This is a insect and seed mix, so that will do. That's just to scatter around the place. I got this like natural bug control. I don't like to kill bugs, but my pepper plants that I've showed you in the last video, before I even got them into the garden when they were still inside, they got absolutely infested with aphids, and I'm sorry, but they have to go. Like for instance, my broccoli right now is covered in caterpillars, but I'm going to try to just move as many of those to a different plant as I can, because I don't want to kill those, but the aphids, they have to go. So I grabbed this. Sorry little guys. Here's my little name. Okay, so the last things that I got are some pots. So I got this little like 3-pack of just like fairly big black pots to put some things into, just so they're not in little tiny pots and it's just like a bit more space to grow, and then of course they're black, so it goes with the theme of the garden. And then I was about to get this big sort of like barrel planter that was a little bit smaller than this, I think, but it was like £11 and I was really not happy about it, but it was like the cheapest nice looking one I'd seen. But then I came across these, and I've gotten 3 of these because, like, first of all, they're really cute. Second of all, these were $1.50 each, and I was like, how can one pot that's like close to the same size be £11 and these are $1.50? Like I had to look so many times to make sure it was the same thing, and it is, and these were $1.50 each. So I got 3 of those, and I'm very happy about that because I've been having a really hard time finding decently priced plant pots. And then I got this slightly bigger one, so if you have a look, it's bigger. And this one I think was like £5 or something, so still, I mean, all the other ones I saw of this size were like 15, so happy with that. So at least I've got plenty of plant pots now. Oh, I also have 2 planters from my IKEA up there. Back in one moment. So yeah, I got, I don't remember how much these were, but I know it was more than I was happy paying. I got this really big one from IKEA that I might put my tomato plant in. Kitty, what are you gonna do? Oh, the wind just blew a leaf and he just went charging after it. Yeah, there's just like some rubbish in here, but also, I don't know, it comes with something. I don't know what it comes with, but it comes with something. I think it might be like a tube to water it. But yeah, I got this and I might put my tomatoes in here, I think. And then I got this one as well, which originally I was going to put the calla lilies in, but now that I have those other pots, I might put those in those, the calla lily in those, and then put something else in here. I don't know, but this one's like actual pot. But yeah, that is my little garden haul. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if this is the sort of thing that interests you at all. Personally, I really enjoyed doing this, and I'm just kind of enjoying anything that I can record while in the garden right now, because if you've noticed me being a little bit patchy with my videos again, I'm so sorry. And for once, if it makes you feel any better, it's not because I'm sad, because a lot of the time when I disappear, it's because I'm in a really low mood and I just don't have the energy. Right now it's not, it's just that the weather has been so nice and I feel so good being like outside and like, you know, amongst my plants and stuff, that I just don't want to be in the house doing videos. And I'm just really enjoying just like existing out here, so anything I can record out here is a bonus for me right now. But yes, do let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see more in the future. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and check out my Patreon because it supports this channel a whole ton, like more than anything. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Thanks lovelies, bye!